Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
And we're finally live here from Lakeshore Foundation. It is 2-1 USA, Canada with possession. Zach Bedell with the ball. We're going to jump right in the action here because we are in the action. Bedell looking to get across half. Gets it up to Morale. Fredette chasing him down. Aoki joining the fight. Morale finds Caldwell. Back to Caldwell to run against the key defense here of USA. I have a new partner with me this morning, Tommy Sullivan.
Good to
Welcome
be here.
in, Tommy. USA in the key defense again, looking for Morale. Tries to get over Wheeler. Wheeler with the turnover to Aoki. Aoki breaks free. Aoki with the try to go up by 2.
3-1 USA with 6:02 in the quarter.
USA has used a timeout early. Josh O'Neal caused a turnover in the key. They used that timeout to save that goal as O'Neal chases down Morale. USA back in the key. Medell attacking. LaBelle trying to steal a corner from Medell. Medell in the middle. No one to pass to. Caldwell attacks the corner. All the way back around behind LaBelle. Aoki gets there, but Medell for the try.
USA's key defense is really looking strong right now.
That has been one of their best defense all week. Coach Cote has seen enough. He wants to use a bench timeout and talk to his players. Canada uses their first bench timeout. All right, while we have a minute, we can do our introductions. Welcome to Lakeshore Foundation 2022 Tri-Nations Tournament, sponsored by Comfort Medical and Coloplast. As I said, I've got a new man with me here this morning, Tommy Sullivan. We want to explain Judge is doing some humanitarian work today.
Yes.
He has a neighbor who is 96, visiting a friend who is 101. So he's driving her to see him, and he's taking a day to do some amazing things.
Well, we all know Judge swings a big gavel. I'm just trying to hold my own here.
Thanks for being here with me, Tommy. Ball's into Aoki. Aoki following Fredette. O'Neal sets a pick on LaBelle. Wheeler wide open. Wheeler for the try.
4-2 US with 5:20 left to go in the quarter.
Morale looking for help. Nobody to go to. Strong deny. Medell gets to it. Medell following Morale and LaBelle. USA back in the key again. Medell looking for space, can't find any. Caldwell's in. Canada resetting. 20 seconds shot clock. Down to 15. Down to 10. Morale trying to get in.
Caldwell with the goal. A try, I'm sorry.
I know, Tommy. We struggle with it all weekend.
If you want to have a drinking game, you have to see how many times I say goal.
Every time Tommy says a goal, you have to take a drink. Good luck with that. Aoki advancing again. O'Neal wide open.
Oh, yes. 5-3 U.S. with 4:36 left to go in the quarter.
USA working hard to keep LaBelle away from picking. Medell finds some open space with a great inbound from Morale. Medell for the try. Our referees for today, Dan Plaxey and John Williams. Aoki using Fredette again. Finding O'Neal. Plenty of space for Wheeler. USA going to slow things down here and attack the key. Aoki right between Caldwell and Medell for the try.
Got a double team on Zach Medell.
6-4 USA. 4-10.
Oh, turnover.
Wow. With the quick hands with the turnover. Aoki. Leaving the court on Travis Morale. Wheeler sets a good hit on Morale. We also have a contact warning already on USA. Lee Fredette took that early before we started our broadcast. USA's taking one timeout. Canada's taking a bench timeout. Ball into Wheeler. USA probably going to take their time here with a man in the box. No need to really trap Travis Morale in the box here. We know that he will just call inbounder. But Fredette's going to – nope, he's not.
Nope, called him off.
Yeah, Coach Delagrave was thinking the same thing I was. No need to trap him. He's just going to call inbounder.
It's now 7-4 U.S. with 3:36 left to go in the quarter.
O'Neal and Wheeler doubling Medell. Aoki working the single on Caldwell. Lee denying LaBelle for the give and go.
Nice job by Lee.
Ball's in
Cuts
LaBelle's
off the give and
hands.
go.
Big pressure on LaBelle. Now Caldwell gets it. Fredette on him. Morale moving quickly.
Oh, he's going to make it. Yeah, he got cross.
Great patience there from Team Canada. Great strength from LaBelle to get the ball out of her lap with all that pressure.
Oh, long pass.
Wheeler deep to O'Neal. One bouncer right in his lap.
Beautiful. U.S. dropping back in the they're coming up to half court.
They've been running this kind of half court attack this weekend, yeah. O'Neal cutting the angle, misses it.
Too much speed on that one.
8-6 with 3:06 left in the first. Team Canada trying to motivate their players to get a turnover here. Sounds like somebody's got a flat.
Wheel. Yep. Josh Wheeler with a flat tire.
We've had a lot of times where offensive players have not called the equipment this weekend and played through.
Probably where the positioning is on the court.
Finished the play, and that made sense that time, right? The Wheeler was behind the play. They weren't across half court. They weren't really advancing. Made sense to go ahead and call the equipment
especially when it's probably your second ball handler out there.
Right. We've got subs in the box for both Canada and USA. In the box for USA, Melton and Newby. In the box for Canada, Hirschfield and Samard. Ball's into U.S. Chuck Aoki talking up what play they want to run against the key.
Canada's dropped into a key defense.
Aoki finds O'Neal.
Nice.
9-6. 2:45 left in the first. Strong triple on Medell. LaBelle trying to pick for Caldwell and does well. Caldwell advancing. USA dropping back
into the key.
Fredette on Caldwell. Morale trapped in. LaBelle sealing the corner. Aoki strong enough to get around there. Back to Medell. Medell looking for space. Nothing really available. Down to 15 on the shot. USA crowd getting loud here. Medell tries the corner again. Just enough space behind Wheeler.
5 seconds left.
Wheeler inbounding. You got to make sure to cover the whole court when Wheeler's inbounding.
Yes.
You see how much things opened up for Aoki there when they decided they had to cover O'Neal with Wheeler inbounding. Willing to slow it down here. 1:52 left in the quarter. Aoki clock management here. O'Neal calling for a corner, and it's there.
10-7 U.S. with 1:44 in the quarter.
Ball's into Medell. USA getting back quickly into the key here.
If Canada starts doing their time management.
Usually a 1:30 has been the standard, but we're under that.
Right.
They may shoot for somewhere around 50 seconds here, which would mean you're running the entire shot clock down. Caldwell's in. Morale. Back to Caldwell with
The scores with 1:14 left in the quarter.
a really close pass in there. Aoki almost got his hands on that one. Caldwell does well to grab. Aoki now inbounding.
So USA should start their time management.
Yes. Wheeler following Fredette has Morale to beat. Strong turns from Wheeler. Now we're going to see some patience from Aoki.
Should score about 55.
57, 55, 53. 53 seconds on the game clock. 11-8. USA up.
Yes.
USA doing this half-court offense again. Caldwell sneaks by. Scored quickly. That's going to give them at least one more possession unless USA decides to use their timeout.
With the timeouts they used last night, I would be surprised they would do that.
Well, USA's got all four. If they want the last goal here.
I think they have 3.
Oh, USA did use one right. You're early. Thank you for keeping me on track. USA across half. Aoki.
Looks like they are going to use the timeout.
Yeah, we hear Coach Delagrave telling them to go ahead and run it down and use the timeout, score the last goal. They do have the possession arrow in the next quarter, so
yes, that's smart.
Going ahead and having last goal, getting the next goal in the quarter.
We'll give doing this, that gives them a 2-goal lead, extra,
and also gives them the chance to get their line on that they like to attack the key with. Aoki and Melton were in the sub box,
gives them more length.
Yeah, lots more height. A few more guys to pass the ball to in there. Canada also gets their subs in. Hirschfield and Samard, Caldwell and Medell stay on. Well, 14 seconds left in the first. Let's hope for a tight finish here. Something exciting. USA down to 2 timeouts. Canada has all 4.
Until you play against Melton and Newbie, you don't realize how much length they have as far as their arms.
Their arms are just so long. Down to 9, 8, 7. Aoki going to slow down a little bit at the goal line. Scores with 5 seconds left. 12-9 USA.
Let's see if they left too much time on the clock.
Medell's got some serious speed. He can run. Aoki's trying to get there. He does.
Nice play by Chuck.
Chuck Melton wisely just sat in the middle of the key and kept both Caldwell and Samard away from that pass.
Very smart defensive play.
Great finish to the quarter. USA up 3, 12-9. They used 2 timeouts to get 2 of those points, but they made them count. We will come back and talk with you more in 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
All right, welcome back to the Lakeshore Foundation and the Tri-Nations Tournament between the semifinal game between USA and Canada?
We haven't really had a chance to talk about it because we came in a little late. But this is, as you said, a semifinal game. The winner of this will face GB for the championship this afternoon.
It is do or die today.
And USA and Canada both seeing that, and they have played their best lineups. And it's been a great matchup so far. USA with the possession arrow up by 3 points.
Like USA has a different line coming in with Puderbaum and is it Liz?
Liz Dunn, yep. Eric Newby and Chuck Aoki. Eric Newby right in front of us here, looking good as always. Canada dropping into the key with Fabien Lavoie, Zach Medell. Let's see who's back there. We got LaBelle, and who's in that back corner? USA up by 4 now with a try. Puderbaugh and Newby marking Medell. Lavoie looking for the outside.
It's like it's Patrice Deschanais in there.
Fabien finds Medell over half just in time. Medell back to Lavoie for the try.
13-10 U.S. with 7:31 left to go in the quarter.
Newby and Aoki picks off Samard. Or excuse me, Deschanais.
Oh, we have a reach.
Deschanais gets the first penalty of the game. Patrice Deschanais in the box for a reaching foul, hold. Ball's into Puderbaugh. Puderbaugh just being patient here, 3-on-4. Aoki with the ball, Aoki with the try.
Newby's setting up on the pick in the penalty box.
Wisely calls inbound. Patrice Deschanais to get away from Newby. Newby on Lavoie up top. Puderbaugh denying Medell.
Oh, great
Nowhere
defense
to
by
go.
U.S.
Huge deny defense. That's Canada's first timeout. Canada's ready. Deschanais inbounding. Lavoie looking for space.
US still
Medell
denied.
taking the double. They're going to want to force the give and go here. Medell breaks free from Dunn and Puderbaugh. Puderbaugh trying to keep up with Medell. Now USA in the key. Medell attacking. Penalty try.
Penalty
Newby.
try. 6:51 left to go in the quarter. It's 14-11 USA.
Aoki triple teamed. Puderbaugh finds Newby. Little short on the pass. Fabien Lavoie able to get there. Lavoie finds Medell. Newby comes in trying to get the ball. Aoki and Puderbaugh hit Medell, but he finds Lavoie. Lavoie for the try.
Canada's cut the lead to 2 points now.
Big turnover for Canada there. The bench is back in the game. They're excited. Pass from Newby ahead to Puderbaugh. Puderbaugh chases it down for the try.
15-12 U.S. over Canada. 6:17 left to go.
Puderbaugh and Aoki denying Medell. Newby and Dunn working Lavoie. Lavoie works free. Gets the inbound. Uses a pick from Deschanais. Now Newby back on Lavoie. Lavoie finds Medell across half. Aoki and Dunn working Medell. Medell looking for space. Lavoie with a great pick. Medell with the try. 15-13, 5:58. Newby into Puderbaugh. Puderbaugh just turn on the speed and beat Lavoie.
16-13 U.S. over Canada. 5:49 left to go in the quarter.
USA dropping the key here. Medell setting up his offense. Lavoie coming in with speed, looking for a hole. Medell trying to squeeze between Putaba and Aoki.
Knocked him over.
Lavoie hit Aoki across for a penalty try. Putaba finds Newbie. Newbie finds Aoki.
Took a hit.
Great spacing on the court there.
17-14 U.S. 5:20 left to go in the quarter.
Tight defense here from USA. Newbie up with Lavoie.
One-on-one.
Newbie gets there. Putaba coming. Aoki in. USA in the key. Medell makes a great move around Aoki there.
17-15 U.S. We have equipment timeout.
Newbie fixing strapping. In the sub box for Team Canada, we've got Caldwell, Hirschfield, and Samard. In the sub box for USA, Wheeler, Fredette, and O'Neal. Aoki just finds some space and run. Gonna follow Putaba. Putaba with a nice seal.
Beautiful seal by Putaba. 18-15 U.S.
Deep. Putaba and Dunn working Medell. Medell breaks free. Putaba slows him down just enough for Aoki to get in between. Medell with a couple of pump
penalty
fakes.
go. Try, sorry.
Take your drink if you're
take your drink.
if you're counting how many times Sully says goal.
Yeah.
Take your drink
You can
now.
be feeling good by the end of the day.
Bench time, Team USA.
Like they're bringing a new lineup.
That gives Canada a chance to sub as well. Medell will stay, and Caldwell, Hirschfield, and Samard are on. O'Neal, Fredette, and Wheeler, the subs for USA. Aoki will stay. I think that's probably the pattern we're going to see today.
Yeah, I think we'll see a
Aoki and Medell.
A lot of Aoki and Medell.
O'Neal finds Aoki. Aoki patiently behind Fredette. Needs Wheeler across. Caldwell closing in. O'Neal stays spread.
Nice spacing on that. It is 19-16 USA over Canada.
Big pressure on Medell. In the corner, trapped. Finds Caldwell. Aoki's on Caldwell.
Getting close to the
Aoki's
12.
still on him. Right at half
got it
court.
over.
Push. Caldwell trying to make a desperation pass to Medell at half before he got the over and back.
I think Caldwell was trying to get a timeout, but
I think Wheeler got his hands on the ball there
Yeah.
to cause the turnover, and then Aoki picked it up.
yep.
And Medell, in desperation, trying to get it back, fouls Aoki. So now 3-on-4 for USA with Medell in the box. I would imagine USA going to use as much time as possible
Then set
with
up the
their-
pick on Medell.
with their number one in the box here.
As Caldwell's trying to fight off the pick. Because you really don't want your 3-5 inbounding.
Now USA is going to switch to deny defense the best as they can. Caldwell trying to get around Hirschfield. Samard trying to get the give and go. And he gets the ball into Samard.
U.S. turnover.
Aoki gets his hands in there. Samard the last one to touch it. So that's USA ball. I don't know if you can hear how loud it is in here, but this USA crowd and bench is losing their minds right now. Ball's in a Wheeler. Up to Aoki. Plenty of time for USA here. 30 seconds on the shot clock.
Canada setting up in their key defense.
Looks like they want to
they're
come out
coming
and
out.
pressure
They're
now,
coming
yeah.
out
Fredette setting a pick. for Aoki. O'Neal seals the corner on Caldwell. Aoki with the try.
Now 21-16 U.S. 3:34 left in the quarter.
5-point lead now. Aoki, Medell with the ball, trying to find some space. Wheeler in front of him. He's across half. Nice move to get around Wheeler. Medell's turning ability and his ability to get up to speed is just amazing.
Yes, that takeoff is outstanding.
O'Neal all by himself.
Oh, we got a reach on Cody Caldwell.
You know, sometimes teams forget you can only get 1 point back at a time.
Right.
And just to play discipline.
Exactly.
And, you know,
especially, that's my number one peeve in the backcourt. Do not reach.
These guys are just too good protecting the ball to be reaching in the backcourt like that. Aoki all by himself.
Like he's going to kill a little time.
Waiting for they probably won't trap the box here against Caldwell either. He's been their inbounder on this line, so really no need to trap it. Aoki hands off to Wheeler. Wheeler will run the line and score the try.
22-17 U.S. over Canada. 2:55 left to go in the second quarter.
As soon as we get into that 2-minute mark, it looks like Coach Delagrave brings in Melton and Newby in the box. Quick look from Medell up to Caldwell. Good offensive play there from Canada. Caldwell just inbounded, ran up the sideline, and
sometimes you forget about the inbounder.
Yeah, it's too easy to do. O'Neal and Aoki.
Nope. Oh, he knocks Lee out of the way. Turns around to get him back. There he goes.
Fortunately, he landed on the ground and not Canada players.
But if you have a player down and you have offensive possession, if you take the ball and go back towards him, they will stop play so they can pick him up.
Number one idea is player safety.
Yes.
We don't want any players on the floor while the ball is moving, and especially when players are coming towards him.
Yes.
With Fredette on the floor, that gives him a chance to get their subs in. Newby and Melton in for Wheeler and O'Neal. 2:38 left in the half. USA up by 4.
Like they're going to slow it down.
They've got 22 seconds on the shot clock. Fredette seals the corner, and Aoki gets the try.
Nice seal by Fredette.
2:20. Ball in Zach Medell's hands as expected. Gets triple teamed. Gets the ball up to Lavoie. Lavoie under pressure.
Reach on Aoki.
The reaching call against Melton. And as Judge would say, they only put good-looking people in the box. He can't be guilty. He looks too good. Too old to be guilty is what he says. This sentence might be your last one, eh?
U.S. does not want any penalties right now.
They're willing to sit back and let Medell take the score. Lavoie picking up Melton in the box. Melton calls inbounder to get away from Lavoie.
23-19 U.S. over Canada. 1:57 to go.
Aoki following Fredette. In between Dijonais and Lavoie. Meets LaBelle and Dijonais. Melton wide open for the try. .143 in the quarter. Medell under big pressure finds Lavoie. Lavoie looking for help. Fredette runs up his wheel.
Again. No low point love out there.
All right. Lee Fredette willing to sacrifice his body to win today.
You don't see many low pointers wanting to do that.
As Ross Morrison would say, he's taking a bit of a lie down.
Good old Ross.
Ross might not be watching this one. He was watching GB last night.
Yeah.
And had some comments through text with Gary Pate. And, you know, while we're saying that, you know, if you have contact with Sully or myself, you know, if you have a comment, question, anything you want us to put on the broadcast here, that's G-rated, of course. Feel free to shoot us a text or a Facebook message, and let us know that you're watching at home. Slow bouncer into Medell.
Got 132, 130 left to go in the quarter.
Medell setting up his offense here. Looks at his coaches.
They're doing the time management, trying to get back into the game.
They have the possession arrow to start the third, so it'd be really valuable for them to get last goal. Good switches from Aoki and Melton. Lavoie in the middle for the try.
24-20 U.S. with 1:08 left to go in the quarter.
Canada still has 3 timeouts.
U.S. should try to score about 55 seconds here.
Excellent pick there from Eric Newby on Zach Medell.
56 seconds left to go.
He took out Lavoie and Medell with that pick. Newby did.
Equipment on Newby. U.S. setting up our defense. The double on Medell.
Melton working Lavoie. Newby working with him. Melton and Newby working on Lavoie down low. Lavoie breaks free with a great move to get around Aoki. Canada slowing down again, clock management.
Looks like they're going to probably score last or maybe take a timeout before that.
Looks like that's their plan. Run the clock here, use one of their timeouts, and guarantee themselves last goal, or a chance at last goal anyway.
Try.
Last try. Aoki being aggressive.
And there's the timeout with 1 second left on the shot. We have
16.7 on the game clock. So that takes Canada down to 2 timeouts now. 2 timeouts for USA, 1 bench for each.
Let's see if U.S. comes out, sets up in the key, or attacks them.
I'm sure with Newby and Melton.
Set up in the key with the reach.
Looks like they're trying to want to deny on the inbound, and then
Right.
they'll probably go right back into the key.
Exactly.
Use that height to deny the inbound.
Especially with a low pointer inbounding.
Dijonais with a tough job here to get the ball over Aoki, Melton, and Newby. He's been up to the challenge all weekend, though. Finds Lavoie. Newby gets a hand in there. Medell. Big
8 seconds
pressure
of the shot.
on the ball. Down to 6, down to 5, 4.
Scores are 3 seconds.
LaBelle has been a monster in that corner, setting seals all weekend.
Yes, run the clock out.
Aoki was all the way down in the key looking for a pass. Melton decided just to get the ball into Newby and end the quarter.
Being up by 4 is no use to chance it.
No need there. We'll be back with Canada's possession in the third. USA up by 4 here. 2 timeouts for each team, 1 bench timeout. Thank you to Comfort Medical and Coloplast for their sponsorship. We'll be back in 9 minutes from Lakeshore Foundation. Thank you.
All right, we are back live at the Lakeshore Foundation in Birmingham, Alabama. This is the final day of the Tri-Nations tournament. This is a semifinal game between the United States and Canada. And I am Tommy Sullivan, the head coach of the Lakeshore Demolition, along with my partner.
Chris Hall here. So, Tommy, interesting first half, huh?
It has been. It's been really back and forth. A few turnovers here and there, and the U.S. has got out to a 4-point lead.
What do you expect to see from coach of Team Canada here telling his players in the second half?
I think he's going to tell them to stay with the game plan, but just cut down the turnovers. You're going to probably see a lot of Zach Bedell, Cody Caldwell, and Travis Monroe. I think that's their best line.
I agree.
As far as the U.S., I think it'd be interesting to see if they start to maybe give Chuck a rest with a 4-point lead, because we hadn't seen the Sarah Adams line, and I think she's been playing really well this weekend.
I agree. Lots of great experience for her this weekend. The coaches coaching up their squads right now. We're about 50 seconds from the start of the second half. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Comfort Medical and Coloplast, and of course Lakeshore Foundation for being such an amazing host. Well, as we get into it here, Team USA, Canada getting excited, getting ready to go. Our crowd's getting back in, getting their popcorn break done. Jonathan Williams at half court to hand Team USA their first possession here. Liz Dunn.
It's going to be Canada's ball coming out.
Oh, correct. I said that. You're right. So Liz Dunn, Aoki, Newby, and Putaba in for USA. Lavoie, LaBelle, Dijonais, and Medell in for Team Canada. Medell stuck in the double with Aoki and Dunn looking for LeBois across half. Gets some big pressure from Putaba, and Newby got LeBois turned at the half-court line. Still looking for help. Newby all over him. Putaba knocks the ball out of LeBois' hands right into our head official, Bob Lopez's hands.
Nice catch, Bob.
Dijonais gets inbound just across half. USA denying. Big pass up to Medell. Knocked up by Aoki, saved by LeBois. The try backed in by Medell.
25-22 U.S., 7:31 left to go in the third.
Newby inbounds to Putaba. Putaba, Newby working pick and roll. Putaba turns on the speed, finds Aoki. Aoki with a try.
It'd be interesting to see how long Canada stays with a high-low lineup here.
Yeah, it looks like that Deuces, right, is their best line in your opinion.
Yes.
Caldwell and Morale.
Yes.
Lavoie down low. Quick pass up to Medell.
Zach got the position on Putterball.
Newby hand up for inbounder. Medell down low on Aoki. Medell stops Aoki, but huge pass up to Putaba. Putaba on it for the try.
Puts U.S. up by 4 again with 7:04 left to go in the third.
Dijonais is calling inbound to get out of there.
That really allows the time for U.S. to set up.
Lavoie with a great turn to beat Newby. Puts on the speed to beat Putaba. And a fake.
Nice fake.
Wow. Puts it in his hand. Looks like he's going to pass it. Medell slows down Putaba just enough for Lavoie to score the try. Newby and Putaba working. Aoki setting a pick.
Behind him. Got to take a timeout. Got to take a jump ball.
Lavoie very quick to get his hands in there and get the jump ball called.
Should be U.S. ball.
Fortunately, U.S. had the possession arrow there. So technically not a turnover, but now USA needs to get the possession arrow back.
Right. Plus you use the time. Well, it wasn't a timeout, though.
Perfect place to use a timeout. Yep. U.S. attacking the Canadian key. Medell meets Aoki squeezes in for the try.
28-24 U.S.
Ball's into Lavoie. Lavoie beats Newby with a pick lift from LaBelle.
Oh, nice push.
Lavoie with a great push to beat Aoki.
The rumors are not true that he was around when wheelchair blade was discovered in
Fabian
Canada.
Lavoie's first Paralympics, 2004. He's been at every Paralympics since 2004.
And I think he just reached.
He did. Lavoie gets called for the reaching foul. Illegal use of hands. That resets the shot clock for USA. It's going to be 3-on-4 here. Newby with the ball.
U.S.
Medell putting on the pressure.
U.S. should slow it down and set up the pick on Fabian.
Lavoie, yeah. Going to put Team Canada in a tough spot with this high-low with one of their high players inbounding.
Lavoie has called for the inbound.
They're going to triple Medell with Newby, Dunn, and Pudabaugh. Aoki going to work to deny the give and go. Lavoie looking. Medell gets out of that triple team.
Nice.
And gets a great pass from Lavoie.
29-26 U.S. 5:52 left to go in the third.
Each team with 2 timeouts and 1 bench left. Newby into Pudabaugh. Pudabaugh beats LaBelle. Newby picks Lavoie.
Wide open, Chuck. Aoki.
Aoki takes a second and then gets a try. He's taking a second at that goal line to let USA go ahead and contact and set up their defense. Newby picks out LaBelle. Lavoie covered by Pudabaugh gets the ball to Medell. Medell has Newby and Aoki all over him. LaBelle comes in, sets a pick. USA drops into the key. Aoki coming, or Medell coming hard.
Leaving the court.
I think that was Pico Patrice Samard who knocked out Corey Pudabaugh. And that is a size, strength, and weight difference that is massive. It just shows you that if you use your chair properly and hit a player in the right place, no matter the size and strength, they can still be put in a bad situation.
Force versus mass. Canada's going to slow it down, set up the pick on Pudabaugh.
Newby trying to keep. It's going to take 2 up here to now trap Pudabaugh. LaBelle. Pudabaugh going to take inbounder.
30-27 U.S. 4:54 left to go.
Denied defense here from Team Canada. Big pass over the top to Aoki. Aoki beating Dijonais and LaBelle. Big hit from Medell. Bounces off of Newby's wheel, but Pudabaugh there to pick it up
nice
for the
job
try.
by Pudabaugh to be in the position.
Denying Medell here. Ball's into Lavoie. A little loose, but he picks it up. Big pressure from Pudabaugh, and now Newby. Medell covered by Aoki. Medell just, some of the things he can do with his chair is
It's amazing.
so
Hips don't
impressive.
lie.
Yeah. Picking up one wheel to beat Chuck Aoki, and it's impressive. Aoki patiently looks up and finds Pudabaugh. Pudabaugh got lost in the jumble there.
Yes. That's not some guy you want to lose either.
No, definitely not.
Like both teams have subs going to come in next dead ball.
Dijonais looking for Medell, finds him on the sideline. Medell finds Lavoie.
Oh, I heard a wheel.
That's Aoki's wheel.
I think it might be the low point.
Stops Aoki gets back in the key. Newbie in the key. Put a ball in. Still not sure who has that equipment. Medell stopped. LeVois in the corner. Stopped by Aoki. Wiggles around just enough for the try. 29.
It was Aoki. You think he would call the equipment on
He
that.
waited until just now to call it.
Yes.
He played that whole defensive play basically with a flat tire.
Right.
And now transitioned into his offensive position
Yes.
before he called the equipment.
That's very smart.
That's high level smarts right there. The ability to be tired and still think that way, push with a flat tire, and get to the places you need to be is just that's like I said, high level stuff.
Exactly.
29-32 U.S. up, 3:48 left in the third quarter. Futaba following Dunn has Newbie. Newbie takes a big hit from Medell.
See that hit coming.
Yeah, I heard you. Ooh. We knew it was coming. But, another thing we could talk about there is the ability of Newbie to control his body just enough not to land on Medell. Because any part of Eric Newbie's chair or body touches Zach Medell's chair or body in that position would cause a foul, a holding foul, and would have been a turnover, no try for U.S.
I think Newbie saw the hit coming and positioned himself so he wouldn't.
So he wouldn't land on Medell. Some more high-level stuff.
Right.
Subs for Team Canada, we see in
Like Shane
Smith for the first time. Hirschfield on with Dijonais and Medell. Also subs for USA, Scaturo, Wheeler, Burdette coming on with Aoki. Ball in the hands of Medell, attacking the key. Scaturo covering the corner for Det. Medell probing for space. Smith looking for space.
Penalty goal.
Penalty try.
Sorry. Drink up. It's 33-30, 3:13 left to go in the third quarter.
Wheeler had the double down low, so he took the inbound. Finds Scaturo. Scaturo back to Wheeler after.
No spin.
Wheeler able to control some big contact in the back of the wheel from Hirschfield. Aoki into Smith. Fredette Pickings. Medell out on Aoki. Nice move from Aoki to get around Medell. Finds Scaturo in the corner for the
Very
try.
nice spacing. 34-30 with 2:49 left to go in the third quarter.
Trevor Hirschfield inbounding for Team Canada. Finds Smith. Smith looking for space. Smith on the move. Using Hirschfield well. Finds Medell across half. USA back in the key. Medell setting up his offense. Medell attacking. Right in between Scaturo and
Just
Fredette.
like butter.
Looked like just a little bit of a miscommunication there between Scaturo and Fredette.
34-31 U.S.
Aoki inbounding to Wheeler. Wheeler has Fredette picking for him, and now Scaturo picking for him. Aoki
Nice
wide
spacing.
open. Aoki going to take a couple ticks here.
Setting up the defense.
207, 206 he scores at. The try.
Like Shane Smith with his summer haircut.
He's got a little top knot going on there. Shane calling for the ball, but Aoki catches up to him. Medell creates his own space. Little pump fake there. Medell with the try. 32-35. The lead is 3. 1:53. Magic 2 minutes. Clock management time. Aoki moving quickly. Scores at 142.
36-32 U.S.
USA dropping in the key. Medell coming with some serious speed. Runs into Fredette. Fredette working him. Fredette still working Medell. Now Wheeler on Medell. Nobody to pass the ball to for Medell in the key. The USA bench and crowd really getting loud with under 15 seconds on the shot clock. Medell finally finds space. 113.
U.S. should get the ball in and try to score about 55 seconds.
Aoki looking for space. Double stop from Scaturo and Fredette on Medell. Aoki scores at 102. I've seen a lot of different clock management strategies this weekend that we haven't necessarily seen before outside of the script, and I think it's because everybody kind of knows the script, and USA trying to change things up.
Could be.
Medell across half. Trying to score quickly so he gives himself an opportunity for another possession, and he does. 47 seconds on the game clock. Canada guaranteed themselves at least 7 more seconds if USA runs the entire shot clock or has forced USA into using a timeout to score the last goal. Wheeler going to slow things down across half. Now the strategy I've been seeing here is USA trying to cause a foul to get a player in the box and guarantee themselves last goal.
Take it into the traffic and see if they can get a reach.
Yep. So they're looking for one of these players to reach, or they're looking for a holding, or to force a player out of bounds. That doesn't happen. So Aoki goes ahead and uses a timeout.
With 7 seconds left on the shot.
14 seconds on the game clock.
So USA leave U.S. with 1 timeout left on the floor.
USA uses as much time as possible to leave Canada no chance at another goal here. Canada brings Lavoie back in for a bit of height. Took Shane Smith out and Hirschfield. Put LaBelle back in.
Back to their high-low lineup.
Yep. This seems to be Canada's best key defense here.
Only problem is it cuts down on the long pass also.
Right.
If U.S. scores.
Wheeler, O'Neill, Aoki, and Fredette, the line for USA.
Surprised they didn't bring in Newby and Melton again.
Aoki attacking, Wheeler in the key. Fredette seals the corner. I mean, that was textbook.
Just two.
Textbook. Aoki had plenty of room, was able to sit on the baseline and run the clock down to 2.3 seconds.
I think they started a little too soon. I thought I heard a whistle.
Yeah, equipment was called.
I think with Canada having possession, they'll just get it in and hold it.
Yeah. 2.3 seconds is a big challenge to get the full court. And just as you expected, they held on to it.
Yes.
4-point lead for Team USA going into the fourth quarter. We want to thank Coloplast and Comfort Medical. We're going to take a short break here. Tommy, sign us off.
We will be back in about 2 minutes. All right, we're back live at the Lakeshore Foundation and the Tri-Nations semifinal game between USA and Canada.
What's Canada need to do here in the fourth quarter, Tommy, to get it back in the winning range?
I think we're going to see they're going to do a lot of patient ball handling, but they also going to, I think you're going to start seeing some reaching here in the second half or second quarter or fourth quarter.
That got them a little bit of trouble into the second quarter, right? Early on, Caldwell and Morale were in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Shane Smith back on with Morale, Dijonais, and Medell.
It's like Joe Jackson on for USA.
First time we've seen him in place of Lee Fredette. Aoki and O'Neal shut off Medell. Medell looking to attack again. Right in between Wheeler and Aoki.
38-35 U.S. 7:37 left to go in the fourth.
O'Neal finds Wheeler. Wheeler looking for a pick from Jackson. He gets it. Wheeler up to O'Neal. O'Neal goes to hand the ball to Aoki.
Oh, there's a turnover Canada's needing. Still Canada possession.
Wheeler able to knock the ball loose out of Shane Smith's hands, but looked like it might have bounced off of the front of Wheeler's chair, so Canada maintains possession. Almost had turnover to turnover there, but
yes.
Stays with Canada.
There have been a lot of that this weekend.
A ton. Not so much today, right?
Nope,
with
exactly.
with mainly the starters being out there, we see a lot less of that.
Mm-hmm.
Medell beats Wheeler. Now Aoki and Fredette are in Jackson for the try. Down to a 2-point game now, 38-36. Aoki following Jackson up to Wheeler. O'Neal wide open, but Wheeler going to smartly keep the ball in his lap.
Nice screen by O'Neal, though.
Good communication there between Wheeler and O'Neal. Hirschfield looking for Medell, finds him in the corner. Hirschfield now out in front of Medell. Medell 2-on-1 with Aoki and Smith.
Too much speed.
Yep.
39-37 U.S. over Canada. 6:44 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Chuck Aoki has called equipment. His sleeve is falling down. All that sweat. There's only so much glue that can keep them sleeves up.
They haven't been switching the balls out as much as they have been.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that, right? Yeah. We, throughout the week, have been seeing the balls fly back and forth from the table to the referees. Zach Medell and Chuck Aoki sweat quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
So those balls end up sweaty. Wheeler puts his hand up for the inbound. Finds Aoki. Hirschfield looking to pick up Wheeler on the baseline. Slows him down for a second, but Aoki turns on the speed right in the back of Shane Smith.
Waiting for the pick and the rest of his team to show up.
O'Neal in the key. Aoki trying to find space. Finds Wheeler.
Nice patience.
40-37, 6:23 left in the fourth. USA back in the key. Medell setting up his offense. Canada still has 2 floor timeouts. Medell looking for space. Smith looking to get in. Dijonais looking to seal the corner. Hirschfield looking to get in. Medell right in between Wheeler and Aoki.
40-38 U.S.
Aoki going to be the inbounder. Up to Wheeler. Jackson trying to create some space from Wheeler. Wheeler with a tight pass.
Still U.S. possession.
Coach Delagrave already had subs in the box there. Eric Newby, Corey Pudabaugh, Liz Dunn on in the place of Wheeler, Jackson, and O'Neal.
Your first time we see Aoki come off the court.
I don't think Aoki is coming off. It'll be Aoki, Pudabaugh, Newby, and Dunn.
Yep.
Also subs for Canada, Fabian Lavoie back on with LaBelle. Zach Medell and Samard,
Kind of surprised they're going back to their high-low lineup again.
I think it's just either Smith and Hirschfield need some rest. I've seen Hirschfield play, tons of minutes. I am surprised we haven't seen the Caldwell Morale line again.
Yes, I think you want more hands out there to try to get turnovers.
Maybe they're not feeling they're offensively aggressive enough, but maybe we'll see it later on. LaBelle is one heck of a low pointer, that's for sure, for Team Canada.
Exactly.
Putaba cross half, gets the ball to Newby. Newby under pressure from Medell.
U.S. Reach there.
Aoki got spun around by Lavoie as Newby was looking to pass to him. Lavoie was the steal. I guess Coach Cote knows what he's doing, putting these guys in.
Cuts it down to a 1-point lead for U.S.
Putaba working, advancing, finds Aoki by himself up top.
Brings it 41-39 U.S. 5:21 left to go in the fourth.
Dijonais. USA denying here. Timeout.
Timeout. That's Canada will have one left on the floor.
USA with a strong deny. Dijonais is wisely using the timeout. We've got a fresh ball coming in here.
Yep.
Asking you shall receive, Tommy.
Exactly.
Ball's into Medell. Put a ball on him. Great pick from Lavoie. Lavoie got Putaba and Aoki on that pick.
41-40 U.S. 5:10 left to go in the quarter.
Ball's into Putaba.
Oh, we got a reach.
He calls a penalty try. Looks like
because nobody was in front of him.
Nobody was in front. Yeah, Lavoie reached from behind, contacted Putaba.
U.S. wasn't sure, but now they're dropping him in the key.
Medell across half, directing his offense here. U.S. crowd and bench getting real loud here as Medell cracks. Lavoie with the seal on the corner.
Beautiful pick.
She has been amazing all weekend. Putaba beats Lavoie and Medell.
Oh, close to over and back.
Putaba with the try.
43-41 U.S. 4:38 left to go in the fourth.
Big deny here. Aoki and Newby on Lavoie and LaBelle. Putaba on Medell. Got him trapped in the corner. Pick from Dijonais. Here comes Newby.
Newby with almost a held ball.
Dijonais with a great pick on Putaba to set Medell free in that corner. Medell for the try. Newby into Aoki. Newby picking
Nice
Medell.
Pick and roll.
Putaba now across half.
Oh.
Ball gets rejected back into Aoki's lap. Quick hands for Medell. That's something we've seen all week too, is Medell just all over those passes. Try from Putaba.
44-42 U.S. 4:07 left to go in the fourth.
Lavoie racing down the sideline. USA looked like they were dropping back in the key.
I don't think they were sure.
Looked like half of them were dropping, other half were pressing, and
got to be on the same page.
Newby to Putaba. Put it off falling Dunn. Putaba on the sideline, finds Dunn again. Across half. Great push by Putaba there.
Way to be patient. 45-43 U.S. 3:45 left to go in the fourth.
Now USA is dropping back in the key. Medell back picking Putaba. Doesn't want him to get back. Pudabaugh just going to pressure Lavoie. And now Dijonais is on him. Forces USA to come out and challenge Medell.
Like a penalty goal. Try, sorry.
Subs are in the box for Canada and US. Ball's into Pudabaugh. Pudabaugh following Newby, gets a pick from Newby on Lavoie. Lavoie trying to chase him down.
Oh, he's on top of him.
Instead, gets the hold, which will put Lavoie in the box and give USA a chance to get their subs on.
Like USA's going to sub.
I think Newby enjoyed seeing Lavoie on the floor there. Wheeler, O'Neal, Fredette back on. Aoki stays. Ball's into Wheeler.
So you're not in the box?
Jonathan Williams blows the whistle a little early. The equipment staff was still on the court.
Shouldn't Lavoie be in the box?
USA reminding the referee that Lavoie should be in the box. The referee's a little excited to get the game going here.
And he wasn't going to volunteer.
We got things under control now. Yeah, Lavoie was ready to stay on the court. He didn't want to go in the box. Wheeler following O'Neal. Fredette and O'Neal going to look to double Zach here in transition.
Like USA's going to run some time here.
Aoki going to take a breath.
You should see him set up here on the wall in the box.
So we'll see Wheeler, Fredette, and O'Neal work this whole time to try and get Medell doubled with the two low pointers. If it doesn't happen, Wheeler will just go pick up Lavoie and force him to inbound.
Should see a triple team now on Medell.
He will try and deny the give and go down low with Dijonais and Lavoie. The ball's into Dijonais, back to Lavoie.
Give and go.
LaBelle sets a great pick on Aoki to set Lavoie free. 2:37 left in the fourth quarter.
She received the ball, then set the pick. That was awesome.
Amazing. Amazing.
It's 46-45 U.S., 2:37 left to go in the quarter.
Not sure what the pause is here.
We have equipment.
Oh, equipment. Wheeler needs a tire.
Anytime you see Chuck French in the court.
Yeah. Chuck French definitely takes his time, doesn't he?
Gives little guys a chance to rest.
Yeah, yeah. There he goes. Look at it. Look at a little jog. Look at a little jog from Chuck French. Ball's into Josh Wheeler. Aoki speeding down the sideline. Wheeler finds.
The pass is loose. The ball with the interception.
Ball's up to Medell. Canada's bench now getting excited. Fredette working. Ball's into Lavoie. Aoki cuts him off. Wheeler now on Lavoie. Ball in Medell's hands. USA back in the key. USA crowd, USA bench getting loud. Trying to seal the corner, ball into Lavoie. Lavoie's been in for a while, but still gets the try.
We are tied up now, 46-46, 1:51 left to go in the fourth.
One timeout apiece for each team. Ball into Wheeler, following Fredette and O'Neal. Pick and roll with Aoki and Wheeler. Aoki across half. Takes a look up at the clock. Gets into Wheeler. Scores 132. Try for Wheeler.
U.S. up by 1, 47-46. We have a bench timeout. Looks like by Canada.
Melton and Newby in the sub box for USA.
They're putting more hands on the court.
Coach Cote with a smile right now. His team's back in the game.
He did know what he was doing when he put that lineup in.
We questioned it, Tommy.
Yes,
we did. We said, hey, why aren't we seeing the twos? And he knew Lavoie and Dijonais had it in the tank. So it looks like we're going to have an exciting finish here. 1:32 left. 1 point lead for USA.
Did quite a few of these this weekend.
Every time I've said the magic word overtime, Gary got upset with me, but we haven't had one yet. So
nothing yet.
Why not? Why not?
I don't think Bob wants overtime. He's ready for lunch.
Fredette, O'Neal, Wheeler, Aoki against Medell, Lavoie.
Like U.S. setting up in the key.
Ball's into Medell. If you've never been to a live game in Lakeshore when Team USA is playing, you need to get here. The atmosphere is electric right now.
Hear the cowbells going.
Medell on the attack. Fredette holding him off. Lavoie trying to get in. Lavoie's in. LaBelle seals the corner, but Wheeler meets him.
10 in the
10
key.
in the key is the call.
Yes.
Turnover, Team USA.
Huge turnover.
1:05 left in the game. Now, the question is, does USA run the clock down here and try and score a last goal with the timeout? Wheeler advancing, has Fredette.
Oh, wow. Take it away from O'Neal.
That really could have been called either way there. Looked like a lot of hands in there.
I think Canada's going to do the strategy you was talking about now.
Yeah, Canada's going to run the clock down, use their last timeout.
Try to tie it up.
USA's trying to be aggressive here, cause something to happen.
30 seconds left to go.
Medell just sitting, getting his dribble in.
10 seconds on the shot.
From his low pointer. They really can't get their hands in there. O'Neal now gets around to get his hands in. Medell trying to...
2 seconds on the shot, and he calls timeout.
15.4. We asked for an exciting finish, and we're
brought
getting
up
it.
overtime.
Aoki having a conversation with the ref says he wanted a timeout when O'Neal caught the ball and had it in his front. He was calling timeout. There was a lot of noise in here. Understandable if the referees did not hear it. Canada with possession, trying to deny here. Lavoie turns under. Wheeler is there. Ball into Medell right at half court. Aoki got him. Aoki and Fredette have him turned. Pass up to LaBelle. LaBelle with the try.
5.3 seconds left to go.
Wheeler can throw the whole court. Ball's off LaBelle, or off Lavoie. 3.8. USA has inbounders that can throw the ball from half court.
Looks like Aoki's going to do the inbounding. They're bringing in their length now.
Newby and Melton both attacking to get space in the key.
Like Melton will be inbounding. Nope. Chuck called it.
All right.
Still figuring out who's coming off.
Fredette, Newby, and Melton are in the key, looking for a long pass here for the last goal from Aoki.
U.S. still has a timeout. There we go. Timeout.
They advance the ball about 10 feet. Now the pass will be from the three-point line instead of the half-court line.
Looks like they're going to bring Wheeler back in.
USA working for position to get a person close enough in the key.
Taking Aoki off the court.
Wheeler has the corner here. And Newby.
Nice.
Newby
Beautiful
catches.
play.
0.8 seconds on the clock. USA with the try to go up by 1.
Need more cowbell.
The crowd is losing
There's
their
a bump
mind.
pass.
Newby
that's the
catches.
game.
USA victory. USA will advance to the championship game against Great Britain here at 2:30.
I think it's 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock
Thank you,
Central Time.
Tommy. We'll just let you enjoy the crowd noise for a second. Well, still no overtimes, Tommy.
No, we got close. Got close. Off to go lunch now.
USA using that timeout to advance the ball 10 feet.
Now it's
Wide
just-
open pass
That
into
was just
Newby in
good,
the corner.
good coaching at the end, setting up that play. And knowing they still had a timeout.
Coach Delagrave and Coach Klonowski for Team USA knew what they were doing there with that key. Amazing finish. Team Canada, we've got to show some appreciation to those guys. Man, did they play their hearts out this weekend. That will be their last game. Player of the game, Tommy, you want to pick one for Team Canada?
I'm about to go with Zach. He played the whole game.
Yeah.
Although
You know,
the low corner did impress.
I love picking Zach Bedell, but I got to give it to LaBelle. LaBelle is all over the place and does her job really well. Congratulations to Team Canada on a great weekend.
Who's your team player for U.S.?
I mean, you know, it's got to be Aoki.
Yes.
Aoki is the game
Stayed on
changer.
he stayed on the court the whole time.
Played the whole game. He's clearly USA's head man, and he's the man. There's nothing you can say about it.
There's nothing else you can say about that. He's earned it.
All right, Tommy. Well, you'll be back here with me at 3 o'clock.
I will.
All right. We'll hope to see you then for the championship game. USA, Great Britain. 3 o'clock. See you then.